Hello, everybody. Betsy and
Hi.
Stacy here, and we have some cool shifts and changes that are going on. And I'd love for you to be involved in our talk today. I'm going to just be really clear about it. There's just two avenues, two paths that you can go in the world of wellness. And once you figure it out and like really differentiate which path you're on and not just blend in the middle and stuff, then I feel like every decision that you make afterwards will be so much more clear. And because of that, you will be having so much more results. So let's dive in. I really want to know what your path is. So definitely share once we get there. Okay. So first of all,
I'm not gonna lie.
what?
I'm looking at us on Facebook. We're so blurry. I
Are
don't.
we?
Oh yeah.
I
Like
mean,
we're pixelated to the max. So maybe just listen to this one. I Betsy
yeah,
and
well,
I are
maybe
both
we're
in the
slow and stuff. There's a huge storm outside
yeah.
our place right now
We're
that's
both in the middle of like a terrible storm
oh,
right
we're like talking like this.
now.
Like, yeah, maybe just listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't have to see us anyway, we're just we're not glamour girls no matter what.
We need to like turn off our cameras. Let me see. Let me see if I turn off my camera. If you clear up, hold on one second. So I'm just gonna turn off my camera and then I'll see in a few seconds if you clear up. There's that
I doubt it.
delay. There's that delay. So we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Um, kind of. You're still pretty
Don't
pixel.
worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. So first, there's an announcement. You guys are obviously part of our Facebook group that we're very proud of. It's a community of just like-minded women who want to, do something really good for themselves and be healthier. So our initial name is weight loss support for women who are done with dieting. We have ixnayed that. That is no longer our name. We have changed it, and we have changed it with clear intention. So our new name, Stacy, is
Nourish and Thrive, anti-diet wellness for women 40 plus.
yes. It's similar. I'm not going to lie. It is similar, but we've definitely thought about it, and it has a definite different meaning, especially nourish and thrive. That's what's resonating with me. And I really want to be more clear that it is for women, but it's women over 40 as well, and it's more wellness and anti-diet, not diet.
Yeah.
So, so let's get to it. The reason why we changed it is because we are seeing just with the way the world is right now, and especially in the US, and I'm sure well beyond, like Ozempic, like going berserk. Like I don't know. I've heard some stories lately of nurse practitioners who've taken over businesses, and it's like they're making so much money selling this stuff, and
I mean, good for
everybody's
them.
on it.
Good for them, like, financially and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kathy says she loves the new name. I'm going to be 68 this October, and I want to continue thriving and living my best life. Yeah.
Amen. Thank
Yeah.
you for sharing it. That's awesome. So with that kind of like people are like got tunnel vision and go and be like, oh, I can get some results. Like, and they're just like, it's going or it's getting worse. And when I say worse, it's just getting more extreme that there's two ways that you can go. The one avenue is it's dieting. It's going to be methods like we said, maybe semaglutide, the Ozempic kind of a drug, or maybe that you're researching diet after diet, trying to find a solution. You've been a dieter most of your life, and you just keep trying at these avenues. And to me, the obvious part of it is that they are a band-aid kind of quick fix. They're not solving anything. And the tough part about this avenue is that your metabolism will become damaged sooner or later. So we see a lot of people who've come from this world, and that's kind of where our title was at, where it's like, you're done with dieting, you're done this, let's move on. But people were still stuck in limbo. And I think there's a really big deal when you are in this indecision world, because when you don't commit to one way or the other, it's like you really can't commit to much and you really don't know where you're going. So that's Avenue A. And let us know if you are stuck there and that's just where you're at. And some people are okay with being there. That is fine. You're not going to connect with us. So, Stacey, anything to say about Avenue A? Did I cover it all?
I'm gonna expand on Avenue A,
Please do.
right? I'm currently reading that Peter Attia, I think that's his last name, Attia book. Attia. It's called Outlive.
Uh-huh.
And he talks about medicine 2.0 and medicine 3.0. And so medicine 1.0 was leeches and bloodletting. Okay, so
Okay.
that's medicine one. So we would move past that, right?
Yeah.
It was like guessing, right? Expel the witch, exorcisms and all that sort of stuff. And then medicine 2.0 is where we're at right now, which is like do something for the symptom, prescribe a medicine,
Treatment. Mhm.
wait until something is wrong and then try and fix it. Whereas the hope is that we'll move to medicine 3.0, which not that we're practicing medicine, but I feel like what medicine 3.0 is exactly what we do
Yeah.
is let's prevent things from happening by living a healthy lifestyle in the first place.
Mhm.
So if you're really, moving your body, eating a healthy diet, respecting your mindset, being organized, then you're not going to have a lot of the things that you would normally be prescribed medicine for because you're taking more of a proactive approach. And so I feel like that's part of what we do anyways, so
Sure.
like, can we really look at that? Kathy says she agrees with the 3.0 thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could revert back to some leeches and bloodletting, but let's.
No, I love a good like holistic retreat or something, And if we were to say it a little bit more in our terms, maybe instead of medicine, it's kind of like metabolism, like 2.0 of just treatment is kind of like, let's do something to like fix this metabolism quick, where we think it's fixing it, but it's not. It's just a quick fix, and it actually ends up hurting the metabolism, slowing it down. Where we're trying to do that 3.0 of like having all these lifestyle habits and steady blood sugar and hormones to be in a way that is optimizing the metabolism and preventing you to have all these issues in the first place and really reaching your goals and not being so much emphasis on just wait, because it's really that's a side effect of your metabolism being slow and not being optimized.
Right. And that's where, when we're talking about weight loss, it's like a lot of people think the weight is the problem, and a lot of doctors think the weight is the problem. But just like you
Yes.
said, the weight is actually the symptom. And so instead of like actually addressing all the other things that are going on and then releasing the weight, they're just like, well, if you get rid of the weight, then everything else will go away. And it's like, oh, it doesn't necessarily work that way. In fact, sometimes
No.
it aggravates it if you do it a way that's not healthy. So,
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. Yes, girl.
Yes.
Okay. We know
Yeah.
Avenue A, we're gonna call it, Diet World. Okay. And then there's Avenue B, which we're obviously getting into and chatting about, which is going to be to heal your metabolism, which is going to be to kind of have more harmony with our daily routines and have everything feel good and to have balance in your life. It's not just about the nutrition. Obviously, I'm a registered dietitian. Like I love talking about nutrition and it's important, but it's not everything. Just having like a menu plan is not an answer. It goes well beyond it. And Stacy, is a trainer and has all different certifications in that. So she knows that exercise is important, but it's not just about that. So people are like
No, you
taking little
need.
pieces. It's the balance of it all.
Yeah, you need the exercise. You need the like trying to out exercise a bad diet is not going to work. And then just trying to be completely perfect with your diet without exercising is not going to work. And
Mhm.
then completely ignoring your mindset and your organization and just trying to like do the diet or just trying to do the exercise is going to be
Mhm.
it's just a recipe for It's
It
true.
is. And people try so hard. So they think they're like, it doesn't work or it's a failure because they're not putting all the pieces together.
Mhm.
So if you can look at it as like a whole body and mind solution where we are optimizing the metabolism, it's a totally different way of looking at things than Avenue A. So question is, do you want Avenue A? Do you want Avenue B? Let us know if you're in the middle too, because I think most people are in the middle. They're like, they'll admit to us, they're like, my real goal is to like feel good and to be there for my family and to, be more confident in the kitchen and, really good goals. I love it. But then they go back to, but it's not happening fast enough on the scale, and I'm like, it took you so long to be to a place where you're uncomfortable in your body. You just expect it to be like that. That's a diet. You're going back to diet world. So everyone is just in this place in the middle and they're like beep, 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 keep going side to side. And it's wearing them down.
It's
So
hard. It's hard not to, you know, it's hard not to like sometimes just be like, man, I put in all this work. Why does this scale not,
mhm.
reflect that? And and sometimes too, it's like you could be the exact same size. You don't even realize it, but your weight is going up because like you're gaining muscle mass or whatever you're gaining,
Mhm.
water weight, something. But and then it's like, oh man, the scale doesn't reflect whatever. But it's like you feel better, you're sleeping better, your clothes still fit the same or are looser.
Yeah.
And it's like still just, oh, but I haven't lost weight. And
Yeah,
I
I
feel like
mean,
we see that
most
a lot.
people like are dropping a little bit, and some people drop a lot. It's a huge range and it happens at different speeds and it's not something that we can predict. Like honestly, it's going to be a matter of where your metabolism is, where your adrenals are, what your lifestyle habits are at, like how committed you are, not just in your habits, but in your mindset. Huge deal. If your mind is elsewhere and you're like going in this direction, but your mind's still here doubting it all and aiming for perfection, it's like you can't get the results you want. So it's really a huge big picture of it all that is going to have the most impact. So we love what we do because it's a lot. It's all of it put together. So yeah, we just want you guys to know there's two clear paths. Pick a lane. It's going to impact your life forever if you really pick the lane that's right for you and you stick with it. So, a bit, I forgot to mention, I want to mention that just in our program, when we do our coaching program, like we are teaching you how the metabolism works. We are teaching you how it works for you and how to adapt and change the nutrition, the exercise, the stress management, the sleep, all this stuff. We want it to be where it's super personalized for you. So like when Stacy was saying, when you have this like drama going on, like you need to know the clear path for you and have confidence that you're understanding it, not just you're doing it. Because there's so many people out there just like barely teaching it and just giving out these like tools and resources that aren't personalized for you. So you guys really have to understand where you're at. And so it's a journey and it can be a super fun journey if you really are excited about it and committed to it. So we do this all the time. We offer free consultations for anyone who is at that place. You're saying, I am picking this lane, Avenue B, and I want to know more about what you guys do, and I think I need some support. Well, we'll help you figure out what you really do need. And to be real, sometimes you don't need the whole enchilada and a full program with us. Sometimes you need a little, sometimes you need a lot. And we'll just be honest with you. So we are the ones who do the phone consultations. And so we'd be happy to meet you guys. So
Yep.
we'll put a link there in case you are interested. And I hope you guys will see you within our awesome, our new name and our new flow here. Okay,
All right.
everyone, take care. Thank you guys so much.